Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody inside Murfreesboro Central Magnet School here for tonight's TSSAA Class 3A Region 5 District 9 girls basketball showdown between the Tigers of Murfreesboro Central and the visiting Lady Cats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Our producer tonight will be Hayden Burks. Taking quickly a look at both sides, Murfreesboro Central hosting a 5-16 overall, 1-3 within the district. Their head coach is Alan Bush. For Lawrence County at 11-8 overall, 2-2 within the district. Their head coach is Wendy Scott. Let's take a look at the district standings coming into tonight. At the top of it will be Tullahoma at 4-0, 12-10 overall. Franklin County right behind them at 3-1. Those two met up on Friday. Tullahoma coming on top of that. See Lawrence County right there in the middle at 2-2, while Giles County, Marshall County, Murfreesboro Central all bunched up there at the bottom at 1-3. So certainly be a fight for that fourth spot. Lawrence County has plenty of chances to get to that top spot coming up here throughout the next couple of weeks and the district tournament, which be right here at Murfreesboro Central. One of the players to look out for here tonight will be Ryan Hughes for the Lady Cats. Last Friday had her streak of 3 straight double-doubles broken by just 1 rebound. She has been on absolute fire so far this year, shooting over 55% from the field, averaging 12 points and over 7 rebounds per game. It's really been the catalyst lately for this Lady Cat offense. Her and freshman Leah Dixon doing a lot of good work as well as Sophie Cole at the point, averaging just below 6 assists per game. On the opposite side of things here for Murfreesboro Central, certainly been a struggle after the success that they had a year ago. This team made it to the district championship game, even won a game in the region tournament following that. However, they fell off considerably this year, again coming in at 5-16 overall. The Tigers have won one of their last 11 games, and certainly looking for some success after what they had a year ago. It's be interesting to see how the Tigers move forward after that. Coming up next, we'll have the starting lineups and the keys to the game right after the national anthem. That is next here on the X Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back inside Murfreesboro Central Magnet, getting ready for this girls district matchup between Lawrence County and Murfreesboro Central. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by the Good Works at Home. Starting first with the Lady Cats will be Sophie Cole, Ryan Hughes, Lainey K. King, Cabry Tennant, and Leah Dixon. And for the Lady Tigers from Murfreesboro Central, you have Leah Reyes, Bethany Jackson, Clara Johnson, Julia Stubel, and Madison Stanley will be the starting lineups for Lady Tigers. Again, starting lineups brought to you by the Good Works at Home. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, starting first with the visitors for the Lady Cats. It's a team that needs to play well on the road so far. 2-0 at home and 0-2 on the road in district play, and need to do what they've done so far and so well throughout the course of the year is win the battle on the boards. They've got a significant advantage in this game. Lady Cats are certainly going to have to be able to do that. They're going to come away with a win here tonight, something they desperately need on the road. On the other side for Murfreesboro Central, it's a team that, well, needs to break out of a slump, certainly at home. Like we've mentioned, they have lost 10 of their last 11 games. And this is also a team that has struggled since a year ago. We mentioned made it to the district championship game in the region tournament. Now 5-17 this year, losers of 10 of their last 11 games, and need to find their next big star. They rode a Class 3A finalist for Miss Basketball all the way to a district runner-up and a trip in the region tournament. So if they're going to have any long-term success, they need to find their future star. And tonight and throughout the rest of the district schedule, it's a good way to do that. Getting ready to start things off here between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cats. Lawrence County in the purple uniforms going from left to right. Murfreesboro Central in the white going from right to left. Both sides are ready. The officials are ready, and it is time. Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. And Hughes tips that one back to Laney K. King. Now Sophie Cole has it. Now over to Keely Frazier. Actually, Frazier in the starting lineup here tonight. And that one is deflected around. And a loose ball, a jump ball, that will go over to Murfreesboro Central. Got Frazier in the lineup instead of Dixon. Coming the other way with it is Stanley, one of the few returning starters from a year ago. Stanley has it beyond the three-point line. Now over to Jackson. Jackson also started a year ago. Skip pass, tries to throw it down low to Stubel. Stubel turnaround jumper, banks it in. That makes it 2-0 Murfreesboro Central. Press put on here by the Lady Tigers. Sophie Cole with her over the timeline. A bounce pass out to Cabry Tennant. Tennant. Now here to Laney K. King. She'll try corner three. Rattles in and out. No. And pulling down the rebound will be Stanley. Frazier waiting on her as she crosses over the timeline. Now gets over to Jackson and gets fouled by King. Her first and the team's first. Jackson will take it out across the way. It's where the district tournament will be here, and before you know it, about 3 weeks, as Stanley gets the inbound. Man-to-man applied here by the Lady Cats. Minute into the opening quarter. Stanley now drives. Layup up. Got it in. And a 4-0 start to this one for Murfreesboro Central. Hughes gets it over to Cole over the timeline. Now bounce pass out to Frazier. Frazier now to Hughes. Hughes thought about a long two, now drives. Kicks out to Frazier. Frazier in the corner for three. Back iron, no. And a rebound. Ryan Hughes comes up with it and pulls it down, gets fouled, and she should go the line to shoot two. Will go on Stubel. That is her first and the team's first. Good job by Hughes on the offensive glass. We'll have a pair of free throws coming up. First shot on its way, and nothing but net from Hughes. Next shot up, nothing but net again. Hughes a perfect 2 for 2. Lady Cats cut the lead down to 4-2. Stanley with it, guarded here by Frazier. Lady Cats stand in the man-to-man. Stanley gets a screen, has it here at the left wing. Gets another screen now at the top of the key, guarded by Hughes. Looking for somebody, and gets it to Stubel. Stubel looking for somebody. Now finally out to Stanley at the Murfreesboro Central logo. Now over to Reyes. Reyes at the right wing, guarded by Tennant. Reyes drives. That one is stolen away here by Keely Frazier. The other side with it for the Lady Cats. Frazier gets it over to Cole. Now skip pass over to Tennant in the corner for three. Off the back iron, no. And a rebound by Stanley. Stanley over the timeline, now to Jackson. Back over to Stanley. Stanley drives, goes up, and I believe they're calling this here on the floor. That's going to go on Tenen. That is her first and the team's first. And it will be on the floor. Yep, now they're calling it on the floor. About to have a mini meltdown around us if so it was an AM1, but getting into Jackson now in the corner to Johnson. Johnson brings it out here at the top of the key, guarded by Frazier. Now to Stanley at the right wing. It's a matchup man-to-man. Lady Cats switching. Stanley drives, layup up, no, but she's fouled and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That's going to go on Hughes. That's her first and the team's second. Stanley will go to the line here to shoot 2. First shot up and knocks it down. 5:23 remaining here in the first. Next shot up and hits them both. Stanley with 4. It's a 6-2 lead. Tenen gets the inbound. Bounce pass over to King. Now to Tenen. Picks up her dribble over to King. Inside to Cole. Cole, pull-up jumper in the paint. Knocks it down. Lady Cats here, cutting the lead to 6-4. Stanley gets that one knocked out of bounds. Actually, no, it's a foul called against Frazier. Be her first and the team's fourth. Subs coming in for the Lady Cats will be Jacob and Dixon, as Frazier and King will check out. Stanley in the corner here to Jackson for 3. Off the back iron, no. Fight for the rebound, Stubel comes up with it. Stubel challenged by Hughes, drives, right-handed layup, can't get it to go, and Jacob comes up with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Cole. Running downhill quickly, speed, right-handed layup, got it off the glass and in, and we're tied up at 6. Back-to-back buckets for Sophie Cole, 6 all, 4:35 remaining in the first. Now Jackson racing the other way, kicks out to Stanley. Stanley steps back for 3, knocks it down. Impressive shot, makes it 9-6. Tenen gets the inbound, now over to Cole. Cole over the timeline here to Dixon. Dixon drives, open in the paint, kicks out to Cole. Cole drives, goes to the low block, kicks out to Dixon, swings over to Tenen. Tenen for 3. Back iron, no. And a rebound, pulled down by Ryan Hughes, goes up, got it in. More second chance points, it's 9-8 Murfreesboro Central. Jackson the other way, gets that knocked away from Hughes. By Hughes, excuse me. Bounce pass in to Stanley. Stanley goes up, tough shot, got it in. Stanley with 9 makes it 9-11. Tenen now over the timeline, over to Dixon. Back over to Tenen. Tenen bounce pass to Dixon, now over to Hughes. Hughes going to drive the baseline. Goes up and traveled before she got the shot off. Third turnover against the Lady Cats. Getting into Jackson. Get it over the timeline, guarded by Hughes. Jackson drives, kicks out to Stanley. Stanley now to Jackson. Picks up her dribble, works it down low to Stubel. Stubel turns around and fouled by Hughes, and that will send her to the line to shoot 2. That is the second on Hughes as well. Stubel looking for first free throws. Both sides 2 of 2 from the line to start off. First shot up and hits it. Subs coming in. Keely Frazier into the game for the Lady Cats. Hughes will check out. Stanley will check out. And Landry LaPointe check in for the Tigers. Next shot up. Back iron, no. And a rebound by Leah Dixon. Cole over the timeline. Now out to Frazier. Swings over to Tenen. Tennant, skip pass over to Cole. Cole here for three. Off the front of the iron, no, and a rebound by LaPointe. Now over to Reyes over the timeline. Kicks here to LaPointe. Trying to work it to Jackson. Now bounce pass out to Reyes. 2:35 remaining. Straightaway three here, and Reyes knocks it down. And a timeout will be called by Lawrence County as they trail 15-8. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
And back here at Murfreesboro Central, where the Tigers cannot miss in the early going of this one. They lead the Lady Cats 15-8, 2:28 remaining in the first. Tennant, skip pass over to Jaco, kicks out to Frazier. Inside to a wide open Cole off the glass and in. Good assist there, and the Lady Cats cut the lead to 15-10. Cole with 6 of the team's 10 points. Quick start like she did the other night against Marshall County. Stanley with 9 of the Tigers' 15 as here at the top of the key over to LaPointe. Picks up her dribble. Now out to Stanley. Stanley drives, kicks out to LaPointe. LaPointe thought about three, pulled it down. Now kicks out to Jackson. Here to Stanley. Now to LaPointe. She'll try a long two off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Dixon. Cole pushing the pace quickly the other way. Drives and gets that. Fight for the loose ball. Be a jump ball that will stay with the Lady Cats. King and Johnston to check into the game for Lawrence County as Jaco and Cole will check out. Tennant gets it in to Dixon. Now over to Frazier. And Dixon was not ready for that one. And a turnover coming the other way. Stanley goes into the paint, spins, jumper up. Back iron, no, and a rebound by Dixon. Now to Tennant. Tennant quickly the other way. Picks up her dribble over to Dixon. Inside the Johnson. Johnson dribble off her shoe top, goes up. Tough move and travels. 5 turnovers against the Lady Cats here in the first quarter. As Reyes will check out and Nora Clancy in. 15-10, 109 remaining in the opening 8 minutes. LaPointe gets it in to Jackson. Jackson over the timeline, guarded by Frazier. Out to Stanley. Almost a 5 out, now a 5 out look here by Central. Over to LaPointe at the left wing. Kicks out to Johnson at the top of the key. She'll try a three off the back iron, no. Rebound, Stanley goes up and gets fouled. It's going to go on Frazier. That is her second. And a pair of free throws coming up for Madison Stanley. Wendy Scott not happy at all with her team. Don't blame her. First shot up, rolls in and out. Cole back into the game for the Lady Cats. As Frazier will check out. Jackson out. Ray is in for the Tigers. Next shot up. Hits one of two. She's already in the double figures with 10. And that will make it 16-10, Murfreesboro Central. King, pass over to Johnson over the timeline, double team, and we will get a foul called, and that will go on Clancy. Her first and the team's second, 36.3 seconds remaining in the first. Tennant gets it in the Cole, guarded here by Clancy. Cole, a bounce pass in to Dixon. Dixon drives. Fadeaway jumper off the glass and in. Lady Cats cut the lead now to 16-12. Johnson over to Reyes. 15 seconds left. Reyes gets a screen from LaPointe to top the key. That one deflected into the hands of Tennant. Quickly ahead to King. King layup up, no, but she is fouled, and she'll go the line here to shoot 2. Foul will go on Reyes, her first and the team's third. Pair of free throws coming up here for Lainey Kate King. Second turnover by the Tigers in this one. First shot up, nothing but net. Sub coming in, it's Jackson. Again for the Tigers as Clancy will check out. Next shot up, short. And the fight for the loose ball will be a jump ball that will go to Murfreesboro Central. 16-13 with 3.9 seconds remaining in the first. Sorry, every view I have of a scoreboard is blocked somehow. Johnson with the ball, gets over the timeline and is fouled from behind. That's going to go on Tennant, and that is her second. Unfortunate, they fouled her at the half-court line with 0.8 seconds remaining. So Johnson in the line looking for her first points. Murfreesboro Central 4 of 6 so far. Lady Cats 7 fouls in the first quarter alone. First shot up and doesn't go. Next shot up, hits one of 2, makes it 17-13. Culp dribble it out, and that will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Murfreesboro Central leads 17-13. Take a quick break at the start of the second when we return on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
And back inside Murfreesboro Central, where the Lady Tigers lead the Lady Cats of Lawrence County 17-13. The first quarter of play, each side shooting 50% from the field. The difference, though, is Murfreesboro Central 2 of 4 from 3. The Lady Cats 0 of 5. Lawrence County is also 5 of 5 from inside the arc. Bounce pass to Jaco, who subbed in for Johnson. Speaking of inside, Stanley practically tackles Dixon from behind. That will be her first and the team's first. It's almost like she got a rear naked choke and choked the life out of her, and she crumpled to the ground. Dixon drives and gets that stolen away into the hands of Reyes. Reyes with it here at the top of the key. 8th turnover against the Lady Cats. Stanley now finds Jackson. Jackson now kicks out to Stanley. Stanley for a step back 3, knocks it down. Stanley with 13 points makes it 20-13 Murfreesboro Central. Tennant bounce pass over to King, inside to Cole. Cole drives, bounce pass to Jaco. Jaco shot up, no, and goes out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Cats. Good ball movement there by the Lady Cats. Dixon gets the inbound now to Jaco. Jaco out to Tennant. Tennant here for 3. Off the back iron, no, and a rebound by Jackson. Murfreesboro Central winning on the board, 7-6 in the early going. Jackson brings over the timeline, hands over to Johnson. Now to Jackson. Jackson drives, guarded by Tennant. Tennant playing with 2 fouls. Lady Cats at 7 fouls in the first quarter. Johnson drives, runner up, no, and came up with her own rebound. And the simultaneous possession will stay with the Lady Tigers. Jackson taking it out under the basket to the left. 6:46 remaining in the second. Gets it into Stanley at the free throw line. Now to Jackson. She'll pop open for three. Off the front of the iron, no. And the Lady Cats will watch it go out of bounds. 6:38 remaining in the half. Murfreesboro Central with their largest lead, 20-13. Tennant try to push the pace over to King. King and throws at the Tennant, and Jackson's going to eventually come up with the steal. Now I have the Johnson. Johnson picks up her dribble, now kicks out to Jackson. Jackson will try a long-range three off the back of the iron, no. King pulls up the rebound. King now pushing the pace. Picks up her dribble. Throws it inside the Jacobs, fouled from behind by Stubel, which will be her second and the team's second. Steibel, excuse me. As Frazier will check back in for the Lady Cats. And checking out will be Cabry Tennant. Cole under the basket to the right. Bounce pass into Dixon. Dixon kicks out to Cole. Cole drives into the paint. Left-handed hook shot short, but comes up with her own rebound. Kicks out to Frazier. Now to Cole. And that pass tipped away. Oh, now they're going to call him over and back. And no argument. The other officials are going to let this one go. As actually, I think they're going to talk about it now, as it will stay with them. Steibel will check out. Clancy will check in. That's the 8th turnover against the Lady Cats. 6 minutes left in the half. Stanley over the timeline now to Jackson. Actually, it's LaPointe that checked in. Give and go. Nice pass to LaPointe, who misses, and a rebound by Jaco. Cole quickly the other way. Drives, picks up her dribble, kicks out the King. King will drive, open lane, shot up short, and a rebound by Reyes. Nothing falling for the Lady Cats here in the second half, and then a steal by Keely Frazier. Quickly the other way, ball finds it to Jaco, now out to Frazier. Down low to Jaco. Jaco going to work, muscles her way up, offensive foul. That will be the first on Jaco and the team's 9th turnover. Tennant back into the game, and checking out will be King. Still 20-13, 5:19 remaining in the half. LaPointe gets it over to Stanley. Stanley will now bring it over the timeline, guarded by Dixon. Stanley drives, steps back. Gets a screen. She'll have a long two off the back of the iron. No. LaPointe with the offensive rebound. Kicks out the Reyes. Now to Johnson. Here to Stanley. Now to Reyes. Here to Stanley. Stanley at the top of the key. Now at the logo. Now guarded by Tennant. Facing a double team. A short bounce pass to Jackson. LaPointe with it, the left wing. Now to Jackson. That's tipped off of Frazier. Jackson regains possession. Lady Cats with a sarcastic call. The fans, I should say. Johnson with it. And now wide open Reyes here for three. Back iron, no. And Cole pulls down the rebound quickly ahead here to Tennant. Tennant racing the other way with speed. And a foul will be called on Johnson. Her first and the team's third. Even, 4:06 remaining here in the first half. As Hughes will check back into the game. Checking out will be Jaco. Steibel in, and Stanley out. Lobbing in for Dixon. Dixon now to Frazier. Frazier trying to find Hughes and does. Hughes, left-handed layup, goes up, gets stripped by Johnson. Now hands over to Jackson. Jackson lobs that one, knocked away by Dixon, but in the hands of Johnson. Lady Cats trying to pick up the intensity here on defense. Johnson guarded by Frazier. Drives, tough shot, short, and a rebound here by Dixon. Quickly the other way is Cole. And Cole now kicks out to Frazier. Frazier for three, back iron, no. Offensive rebound, Cole. Cole now ahead to Tennant. Tennant kicks out to Frazier. That's knocked away by Jackson, but Frazier comes up with it. Now to Tennant. Tennant in the paint, and will travel. 10th turnover against the Lady Cats. Still 20-13, both team sides on kind of a scoring drought here. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the game. Johnson with it at the right wing. Gets a screen from Steibel. Johnson drives, kicks out here to Jackson for three. Off the back iron, no. And Cole pulls down another rebound, make it 4 for her. Over to Tennant. Tennant here for three. Knocks it down. Much needed for the Lady Cats. It's 20-16. Reyes over the timeline. Now over to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Tennant. Goes a low block. That's through her legs and stolen away here by Dixon. Quickly the other way. Cole can't bank it in. Offensive rebound. Hughes off the glass and in. 2-point game at 20-18. Now a timeout called by Murfreesboro Central. 2:16 remaining in the game. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Lady Cats on a 5-0 run have gotten the Murfreesboro Central lead down to 20-18 with 2:16 remaining in the half each side with 4 timeouts remaining as Tigers use their first timeout. Johnson into the game for Dixon. No other subs made here by the Lady Cats, and also you've got Stanley and Clancy in for Jackson and Steibel. Stanley with a game high 13 points, brings over the timeline for Central. It's a screen from LaPointe. Inside the 3-point, now steps back. Now over to Clancy. Clancy here to Johnson. Now to Clancy. 5-out look here by Central. Lobs it in to Reyes. Stolen away by Johnson. Johnson then travels. Now subs coming in. King into the game for Frazier. As Clancy will check out, giving Jackson a brief blow. And Jackson back in. Minute 45 left in the half, a 2-point game. Stanley now out to Reyes. Works it inside the Stanley. Now kicks out to Jackson. Jackson now out to Stanley. Now to Jackson. And Jackson will step back for three and knocks it down. Her first points makes it 23-18. Tennant now to King, back over to Tennant. Tennant, a bounce pass to King and lobs over to Johnson at the right wing. Johnson picks up her dribble and bounce pass knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Under a minute left here in the half. As Clancy will come back in for Jackson. Cole has at the top the key, guarded by Reyes. Now over to Tennant. inside to Hughes. Hughes up, in, and she's fouled. And one opportunity here for Ryan Hughes. That will go on LaPointe, her first and the team's fourth. Hughes now with 8 points for the Lady Cats. Jaco will come in for Hughes if she can hit the free throw. Shot up and in. As Lloyd. And Jaco will come in for Tenen and Hughes. No subs on the other side. Actually, Jackson did come in back for Clancy. Stanley, pressure here by the Lady Cats over to Jackson. Over the timeline to LaPointe. Now to Reyes at the right wing. Reyes double team, throws it down low to LaPointe. Point kicks out to Johnson. Johnson for three. Hits it. 26-21. They are 5 of 11 from beyond the arc. 25 seconds remaining here in the half. Johnston picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Cole. Picks up her dribble. Pressure. Bounce pass out to Johnson. 15 seconds left. Johnson now over to Cole. She'll reset the play at the logo. 10 seconds left in the half. Now over to King at the left wing. King will try a deep three. Front iron, no. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson racing the other way. Shot at the buzzer, no. And that one will end the first half. So after 16 minutes of play, Murfreesboro Central leads 26-21. Take a short break, then we have boys head coach Bryce Clift for his halftime interview. We return here on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Joined at halftime by boys head coach Bryce Cliff. And Bryce, tough game for you guys on Friday, but a lot of lessons learned there against a very good Marshall County team.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought we played really well the last 2 games. I mean, a big win at Tullahoma, and then we did, for the most part, what we wanted to on offense when we didn't turn the ball over against Marshall County. It's tough when you score, I think we scored 60-something points and had 21 turnovers. Right. I mean, that's the killer is when you play as well as we did on – because if we didn't turn it over, we were scoring the majority of the time. So I still feel like we played well. I mean, we did some things that we wanted to on offense and defense, just too many turnovers, and their speed sped us up. There was one point where they went and dunked on one end and they went and dunked on the other end, and it was fun, but I knew that we were playing the way they wanted us to play.
Right.
And so it's good that we know that we can compete with the best teams in our district, but we got to be cleaner if we want to win those games.
Got a log jam there at the top of the district, and you're 1-2 against that group, but your combined losses are by 8 points, I believe. So, you know, you wanted to see where your team was the first way through the district. I think they're right there with the punch.
I'm proud of them. I'm proud of where we are compared to where we were this summer. I mean, we've came so far, and it's one of those things that we want to compete and do the things that we need to set ourselves up for tournament. But when tournament gets here, you know any team you go out there and play against, you got a chance to beat. But also any team you go out there and play against, you got a chance to get beat. So it's one of those things that we just want to be confident when tournament time gets here. We're competing every night, and it's something that I am pleased to see is the effort that we're putting in.
Yeah, I've been in this building before. This is where the district tournament is going to be. How anxious are you to see how your team performs here?
Yeah, and we talked about that. You obviously want to take it one game at a time, but this is a game that you want to come in here and you want to shoot well. You want to get confident in the gym because hopefully we play several more games in here. So it's one of those things that we just want to not worry too much about Central Magnet, worry about us and see what we can do and be confident in this gym where there's a big tournament going to be held in a month.
Yeah, Blake Taylor back in the starting lineup. I know you love what you've seen out of him over the last few games.
we knew what we was getting back with the core four that got some minutes last year, and it's really been by rotation who that fifth most important person is, and it's changed game by game. I mean, some games it's been Aiden Stevens, some games it's been Blake Taylor, some games it's been LeBron Morgan. And so Blake's really played well, and so we preach all year that we want to reward guys who are playing well, and so that's why he's the starting lineup for the second game in a row. But also it's not guaranteed. So it's one of those things that we need Blake to continue to play well and continue to do things that we want him to, because if not, there's somebody right there that wants his spot just as bad. So it's a good problem to have.
Finally, when do you want to see all your guys here tonight?
Just be clean. I mean, we're obviously playing a lot different team than we played in Marshall, but it was one of those things that we talked about, valuing possessions and just getting a good shot every possession, because I think if we do that tonight, we'll be successful, but we got to go out there and got to go out and execute. So just be clean on the offensive end of the floor.
Bryce, thanks for joining us, and good luck here in a little bit.
Thanks, man.
Coming up next, we'll start the second half of the girls' game on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee, just across the street from Preston's Restaurant. Phone 931-852-3276. That's Morris Farmers Market. Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings, located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region, we're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Back at halftime, where Murfreesboro Central leads the Lady Cats of Lawrence County 26-21. Taking a look at the first half stats for the Lady Cats, leading them is Ryan Hughes with 9, Sophie Cole with 6, Cabry Tennum with 3, Lainey K. King with 1, and off the bench, Leah Dixon with 2. Murfreesboro Central, Madison Stanley with 13, Clara Johnson with 4, Leah Reyes, Bethany Jackson, Julia Steibel each with 3, no points off the bench. Murfreesboro Central, 8 of 22 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3, 5 of 8 from the line. Lady Cats, 8 of 21 from the field, 1 of 9 from 3, 4 of 5 from the line, and the big difference between the two, Lady Cats with 11 turnovers to just 5 for the Tigers. Tigers with 10 points off those 11 turnovers. Lady Cats with just 3 off of the 5 points from Murfreesboro Central. So, first half turnovers, again, a part of the storyline here for the Lady Cats, and it has been a problem really all season long for this team. Normally, second half, they clean it up. They came out right at, the minute and a half mark there, Hayden. They had the buzzer had the sound for them to come out, and I can only imagine the amount of paint peeled off the walls by Wendy Scott there at halftime. Lady Cats will have the ball to start things off here in the second as Sophie Cole, original starting lineup into the game for both sides. She has it, picks up her dribble, looking for somebody, and a miscommunication, and there's the 12th turnover. King went left. Cole thought she was staying where she was. 9 seconds in. Stanley gets the inbound. Red hot for the Tigers there in the first half. Hands over to Reyes. Guarded by King. Reyes kicks out to Johnson. Now to Steibel at the left wing. Now out to Stanley. Here to Jackson. Jackson for a straightaway 3. Knocks it down. Jackson with 6 off from beyond the arc, and their largest lead is now at 29-21. Frazier over to Tennant. Bounce pass here to Frazier. Back kicks out to Tennant. Now to Frazier. Works it inside the Tennant, and Tennant is fouled by Jackson. Her first and the team's first of the third quarter. Clock stops at 7:11 remaining here in the third 8 minutes. Tennant under the basket, takes it out to the right. Will lob it in for King, now to Cole at the top of the key. Setting up the play. Bounce pass here in the Hughes. Hughes at the free throw line, now to Tennant. Tennant drives, spins, left-handed layup, can't get it to go, and fight for the loose ball. That will go to Johnson. Johnson now racing the other way as a wide open Steibel. Steibel shot up and in. Now it's a 10-point lead at 31-21. Other way is Hughes. She'll drive, right-handed layup, no. Gets her own rebound, shot up, in, and she's fouled. And one opportunity for Ryan Hughes. She's now got 11. Shot up for Hughes, got the friendly bounce and in. She's got 12 to lead the Lady Cats. Jackson in the Reyes. She'll race over the timeline, a 2-on-1. Reyes drives and just lost it out of bounds. There's the 6th turnover against the Tigers as Dixon will check in here for King. It's a full contact collision and just lost the ball out of bounds. I guess official thought charge or block, both would be at fault. So Frazier turns it over, back over, and now a jump ball called that will stay with the Lady Tigers. Now 13 turnovers against the Lady Cats, 31-24, 6:16 remaining here in the third. Stanley gets the inbound, guarded by Frazier. Now over to Johnson, and Johnson saved it from going out of bounds. Good defense from Cole. Now over to Steibel. Here to Jackson. Kicks out to Steibel. Now to Stanley. Stanley now kicks out to Jackson. Jackson for three, knocks it down again. She's got 9, all from beyond the arc, and makes it 34-24, another 10-point lead. Frazier over to Cole. Back over to Frazier. Frazier, pass tipped into the hands of Cole. Now over to Dixon. Here to Tennant in the corner. And she is fouled by Jackson. And Jackson picks up her second. Team's third, both coming here in the third quarter. 5:28 remaining, 34-24 is a Tiger lead. LaPointe into the game, and checking out will be Steibel. Tennant taking it out. Gets it in to Hughes. Hughes in the right corner. Drives on LaPointe. Pass here to Cole, and a blocking foul called on Johnson. Her second and the team's fourth. So foul starting to become an issue here for the Tigers. Dixon gets the inbound. Now over to Hughes. Now to Tennant at the top, the key guarded by Jackson. Spins. Kicks out to Hughes. Hughes goes to the low block, picks up her dribble. Kicks out to Cole. Cole in the paint. Bounce pass here to Frazier. Frazier for three. Back iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. It's Hughes coming up with it. Layup up, no. Gets her own rebound again. Goes up, in, and she's fouled again. Another and one opportunity for Ryan Hughes. That's going to go on LaPointe. That's her second and the team's fifth. So the Lady Cats on the bonus for the remaining 4 minutes and 56 seconds of the third. Hughes for the and one. Off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Jackson. Hughes now with 14 points, 34-26. Lady Cats with 8 offensive rebounds. Johnson with the ball. Now over to LaPointe. Out to Jackson. Thought about a three, pulls it down. Now kicks out to Johnson. Johnson drives, layup up, got it in. She's got 6, makes it 36-26. Frazier, skip pass over to Hughes over the timeline. Now to Cole. Cole drives, left-handed layup, no. Rebound, Tennant. And a jump ball, and the ball will stay with the Lady Cats. Tennant taking it out under the basket to the left. And we'll get it in to Hughes. Hughes now over to Tennant. Picks up her dribble to Cole. Over to Hughes at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Dixon, out of her reach and out of bounds to the Tigers. 14th turnover by the Lady Cats. Steibel back into the game. LaPointe will check out. 4:10 remaining in the third. A 10-point Tiger lead, their largest of the game. Johnson brings her over the timeline. Hands over to Stanley. Stanley double team, now guarded by Tennant. Stanley pushes off, steps back. She's had the ball for a good 10 seconds here. Drives, offensive foul. Her second, and won't be free throws in the team's 7th turnover. 3:41 remaining in the third. Lady Cats with just 3 points off the previous 6 Tiger turnovers. Frazier gets it. Now to Cole. Back over to Frazier over the timeline. Lobs over to Dixon. Dixon skip pass out to Cole. Cole from the NBA range 3. Knocks it down. 36-29. Cole now with 9 points for the Lady Cats. Pressure comes. Jackson lobs it in for Johnson. That one stolen away by Ryan Hughes. Now to Frazier. Frazier for three. Back iron, no. And it hit the stanchion and will go out of bounds to Murfreesboro Central. Clancy into the game for Jackson. Stanley is out as well as LaPointe checks in. 36-29, Johnson with the ball, so the two leading scorers on the bench here for the Tigers, about to reach the 3-minute mark of the third. Johnson loses that one, and Dixon knocks it out of bounds. A good hustle by the Lady Cats here, trying to increase the defensive pressure. Stanley literally set for 5 seconds, and LaPointe will check out. Johnson under the basket, taking it out to the right. That pass. And a timeout will be called by Murfreesboro Central. 2:56 remaining here in the third. We'll take that break as well here on the Exports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
From the Exports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Murfreesboro Central used their second timeout. 2:56 remaining here in the third. They've got 3 remaining. Lady Cats trail the Tigers 36-29. Jaco and King into the game. And Jackson back in for Murfreesboro Central. Jackson here to Reyes. Hands over to Johnson. Johnson at the Tiger logo. Hands over to Reyes. Now over to Johnson. Gives over to Stanley. Stanley picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Steibel. Out to Jackson. Kicks here to Johnson. Johnson drives the baseline. Tough shot, no. She is fouled and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Oh, nope, I'm saying it's on the floor. Goes on King. That will be her second, just the team's first of the third. Johnson taking it down in the basket to the left. Here to Reyes. Reyes will drive in the paint. Kicks to Stanley. Stanley pressured by Hughes, almost knocked out of bounds. Hughes really applying the pressure. Stanley picks up her dribble. Bounce pass out to Jackson. And Jackson will get fouled by King. She'll pick up her third foul and the team's second of the third. 2:12 remaining here in the third 8 minutes. There's Tennant will check back in for the Lady Cats. And King will check out. Jackson taking it out under the basket to the right. Lobs it in for Johnson, guarded by Cole. Johnson dribbling here at the logo. Bounce pass here to Steibel. Now to Stanley, kicks out to Jackson. Now to Johnson. Johnson drives and fight for the loose ball. It's a jump ball to stay with the Tigers. Minute 48 left in the third. Johnson under the basket. Gets it into Jackson. Jackson for 3. Knocks down another. She has got 12. Makes it 39-29. Dixon over to Tennant. Bounce pass here to Dixon. Dixon now to Hughes. Hughes drives. Kicks out to Tennant. Tennant to Dixon. Swings over to Cole. Cole for 3. Back iron, no. And Jackson with the rebound. Racing the other way, it's 4-on-2. Jackson drives, picks up her dribble. Now out to Johnson. Johnson for three. She hits it. She's got 9. It's 42-29. They are 9 of 16 from beyond the arc. Minute 5 left in the third. Tenner over the timeline to Hughes. Now to Cole. Cole drives, goes up, and rebound Tenen. She'll go up and get fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on Steibel. That's her 4th. Tenen with 3 points on the night. Lady Cats 5 of 7 from the line. First shot up, rattles it home. Lily Lloyd will check into the game along with Keely Frazier. Cole and Dixon will check out. Reyes and Steibel out. Clancy and LaPointe in. Next shot missed, and a rebound by Ryan Hughes. Jump ball called. Ball will stay with the Lady Cats. Getting into Lloyd, now to Tennant. Here to Hughes. Swings over to Johnston. Tennant drives. Layup up, no. Gets her own rebound. Turns around, and she is fouled by Jackson. Go on Jackson. That is her 3rd. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Cabry Tennant again. First shot up, got it. Reyes back into the game as Clancy will check out. Next shot up, hits them both. She's got 6. Makes it 42-32. Stanley has it. Skip past to Johnson over the timeline. Double team by the Lady Cats. Johnson gets out of it, drives, and a travel call. 9th turnover against the Tigers. 42-32, 26 seconds remaining in the third. Clancy will check out. Clancy checking in. Jackson checking out. Tennant gets it in the Lloyd. Skip pass over to Frazier. Frazier, a bounce pass out to Lloyd. Gets it to Tennant over the timeline. Bounce pass to Hughes at the right wing. Inside the Lloyd. Now kicks out the Frazier for 3. Back iron, no. And Johnson comes up with a rebound. Now a timeout will be called for Murfreesboro Central. 5.2 seconds remaining here in the third. We'll take that break as well here on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
And back here at Murfreesboro Central, Tigers have the ball, 5.2 seconds remaining. Just used their 3rd timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Press will be put on here by the Lady Cats.
No fouls.
42-32 is the Tiger lead. Jackson knocked away. Tennant tipped it back in. Johnson gets on it, and a foul will go on Lloyd. 0.6 seconds remaining. And that's just the team's 3rd foul. And her 1st. Jackson takes it out under the basket. And gets it in the Reyes. Reyes will not get it off in time. To 3 quarters of play, Murfreesboro Central leads 42-32. Take a short break at the start of the 4th. We return on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Start of the 4th, Murfreesboro Central leading the Lady Cats 42-32, and the Tigers will have the ball as we start the 4th, 8 minutes. Frazier, Tennant, Hughes, Dixon, and Cole into the game for the Lady Cats. Jackson, Johnson, Reyes, LaPointe, and Stanley for the Tigers. Jackson gets it in the Johnson. Johnson now kicks to Stanley in the corner. Stanley out to Jackson. Pressured. Jackson drives to the corner. Double team comes. And a foul will be called against Lawrence County. It's the 3rd on Tennant in the team's first of the 4th quarter. 15 seconds in, the final 8 minutes. And they get it in the Reyes. Kicks out to Jackson inside to Stanley. Stanley, that one's stolen away by Frazier. Coming the other way, pressure comes, and now a foul will be called here against Murfreesboro Central. It's going to go on Stanley. That is her 3rd and the team's first of the 4th. Previously, it's the 10th turnover against Murfreesboro Central. Tennant in the Colt, setting up the play, facing this 2-3 zone. Skip pass here to Frazier, inside the Dixon. Dixon in the paint, and lost it out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. Had a wide open layup, and unfortunately just dribbled it off her knee. Reyes with the ball. Now to Johnson over to Jackson. Now to Stanley at the free throw line. Stanley, pull-up jumper. That is long, and a rebound by Hughes. Hughes with her 7th board. Now to Cole. Stanley still hasn't scored since the 2nd quarter. Frazier bounce pass into Dixon. Dixon goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on Jackson. That's her 4th. Dixon on the line to shoot 2. Lady Cats 8 of 11 from the line so far tonight. First shot up, knocks it down. Clancy checking in as Jackson will check out for Central. Next shot for Dixon up. Got the friendly bouncing in. She's got 4. It's 42-34. Johnson over to Reyes. Back over to Johnson. Lobs. Intercepted by Dixon, and then she travels. Laney K. King back into the game here for Frazier. Lady Cats, that's their 16th turnover and the 11th for Central. Johnson taken out under the basket to the right. Bounce pass into LaPointe. LaPointe kicks out the Reyes, swings over to Clancy. Now to Stanley in the right corner. Stanley. Pass tipped and intercepted by Laney K. King. Cole swings over to Dixon. Now back to Cole, and they'll set up the play. 6:30 remaining. 8-point Tiger lead. Tennant was not ready for that pass. Swings back to Cole. Cole. Skip pass over to King. King now to Dixon. Skip pass over to Cole. Cole for three. Off the side of the iron. And a rebound by Clancy. And that one taken away by Hughes. Now three from Cole off the side of the iron, no. Dixon with the rebound. And now a foul called against Dixon. Her first and the team's second. Now a timeout will be called by Murfreesboro Central. 6:04 remaining here in the game. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Back here in Murfreesboro Central, Tiger lead is 42-34 of the Lady Cats, 6:04 remaining. Murfreesboro Central has called their 4th timeout. They have just 1 remaining in the game. Tigers will have the ball. Lady Cats will not bring any pressure here. Well, 3/4 court pressure. Jackson back into the game with her 4 fouls. And Johnson over the timeline to LaPointe. Back out to Johnson. Pressure comes. Johnson now kicks out to LaPointe. Here to Johnson. She'll try corner 3. Off the side iron, no. Rebound. Stanley blocked from behind. Knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Tigers. Clancy in, taking it out to the right of the basket. Gets it into Johnson. Swings over to Clancy in the corner, out to Johnson. Inside to Stanley. Stanley drives, shot, no. She's fouled by Hughes, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Third on Hughes, and the team's third here in the 4th, 5:32 remaining. Stanley, 13 points, all have come in the first half. The Tigers are 5 of 8 from the line. First shot up, short. It's like the ball goes in the air. It's like a field goal facing 30-mile-an-hour winds and just dies once it gets to a certain point. Seen that a lot here tonight. Next shot, short again. And Hughes pulls down the rebound. She's got 8. Quickly the other way is Tennant. Bounce pass to King. Here to Cole. Kicks out to Dixon. Skip pass here to Tennant. Tennant here for 3. Back of the iron, no. And Tennant pulls down the rebound and got it to Dixon. Now to Cole. Cole drives, picks up her dribble. And a jump ball call. Ball will stay with the Lady Cats. Even 5:08. I keep looking at the wrong clock at the wrong time. 5:08 remaining in the 4th. Still an 8-point lead. Cole gets the inbound. Looking for somebody. And now Reyes is going to pick up the foul. Her second and the team's third here in the 4th. Tennant gets it quickly in the Cole. Still facing this 2-3 zone. Bounce pass out to Dixon. Now to Cole. Here to Tennant. Inside to Hughes. Hughes spins. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Loose ball, and Clancy comes up with it. Now a jump ball. Will be called. Ball will go to the Lady Tigers. After that, possession will be back with the Lady Cats. Jackson into the game as Clancy will check out. Johnston into the game as Dixon will check out for the Lady Cats. Still 42-34, 4:46 remaining here in the game. Each side is gone cold here in the 4th. Reyes over to Johnson. Now to Jackson. Jackson lobs over to Johnson. And Jackson again. Skip pass over to Reyes. Inside the Stanley. Stanley will get fouled by Tennant. And she'll pick up her 4th and the team's 4th. Steibel into the game. Checking out will be LaPointe. And Jackson just right before the ball almost was given to her. Reyes lobs in for Steibel. Pressure, gets it out to Jackson. Jackson in with 4 fouls, guarded by Tenham with 4 fouls. Lobbed over to Johnson inside the Stanley. Stanley, shot up, got it in. She's got 15, it's a 10-point game again. King, skip pass over to Johnston. And will be fouled by Stanley. That is her fourth. 4:06 remaining in the game. Dixon back in as King will check out. And now LaPointe in for Steibel, and Frazier came in for Tenham. A lot of subs there. Cole here to Dixon in the corner, back out to Cole. Swings over to Frazier. Frazier out to Cole. Now over to Dixon. Dixon drives, shot up, no. Rebound, Johnston goes up, gets fouled. Send Jenna to the line to shoot 2. There we go, that's on Jackson, that's her 5th. So she'll check out with 12 points and 4 rebounds for the remaining 3:49 in the game as we'll send Steibel back in. Couple of big free throws. Johnson no points so far in the game. First shot up. Got the friendly bouncing in. Next shot up. Got him in. Big free throws from Jenna Johnson. Lady Cats on 12 of 15 from the line. And that pass knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Sophie Cole. Johnson will take it out here for the Tigers. A timeout will be called by Lawrence County. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
And back at Murfreesboro Central, Lady Cats trail the Tigers 44-36. Tigers with the ball. Laney K. King has checked into the game here for Lawrence County. Looks like Johnston checked out. Johnson taking it out here for Central and gets it in the Stanley. Stanley lobs, knocked, and a foul will be called on Hughes. And that is her 4th. And the team's 5th, so I will send Reyes to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, short. Tennant into the game as Frazier will check out. Clancy into the game as Steibel will check out. Next shot from Reyes. She gets 1 of 2. She's got 4 points, makes it 45-36. 3:40 remaining. Central still with this press. Dixon now over to King. Skip pass over to Hughes. Hughes kicks out to King. King for 3. Rattles out, no. Rebound, Dixon, up and in. Dixon with 6, and it is a 7-point game. Pressure on Stanley, double team. And a bounce pass to LaPointe, now over to Clancy. Clancy drives, lost it out of bounds, and the ball stay with the Tigers. Steibel back in as Clancy will check out. I feel like I'm at a college game here, Hayden, with all these subs, especially late in the game. We might be here till 11 if the boys' game is similar. Reyes taking out under the basket to the right, gets it to LaPointe. LaPointe tries to dribble, and a foul called in Lawrence County. That's on Tennant, that's her fifth, excuse me, so she will foul out. 6 points, 4 rebounds. As Frazier will check in. Sends LaPointe to the line to shoot 2. Tigers are 6 of 12 from the line so far tonight. First shot up, hits it. Clancy back in, and Stanley will check out. Next shot up, hits them both. Her first points, it's a 9-point game, 47-38. Cole over to Dixon. Now Nicole over the timeline. Here to Frazier. Frazier for a 3. Short. Rebound Hughes goes up. And the foul is on the floor. Anyways, Hughes will go to the line to shoot 2. It's a 15 foul in Central. That is on Johnson. Her third. Hughes with a team high 14 points at the line here to shoot 2. First shot up. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Stanley back in. As Clancy will check out. Next shot up. Got it in. 47-39. LaPointe knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Tigers. 2:52 remaining, an 8-point Central lead. LaPointe gets it in the Steibel. Gets over to Reyes. Reyes will get over the timeline. Picks up her dribble over to LaPointe. Now over to Reyes. Here to Steibel. Back out to Stanley. Fouled by Dixon. Her second sends Stanley to the line to shoot 2. 8 of 14 from the line is Central. Stanley with her 15 points. First shot up. Rattles home. Next shot up. Hits them both. She's got 17 to lead all scores. It's a 10-point game. 49-39. 2:30 remaining. King here to Dixon. Back over to King. Out to Dixon. Swings over to Frazier. Here to Dixon. Now over to King at the left wing. Back out to Cole. Still facing his 2-3 zone. Now to Frazier. Out to Cole. Cole fakes the 3. Steps back for 3. Knocks it down. She's in the double figures with 12. Lady Cats will call a timeout, down 7. 2:09 remaining. Be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Above and beyond to help you, whether in person or over the phone.
I'm glad I got my home loan here. They thoroughly explained the process, and in no time I was accepted.
I have banked with the Bank of Frank Ewing ever since they first came to Lawrenceburg in 2005. I've always been pleased with their service, and I would recommend them to anyone.
49-42 is Murfreesboro Central lead. 2:09 remaining in the game. The Lady Cats just used their second timeout. Excuse me, the third timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Johnson gets the inbound. That's stolen away by King. King right in a layup off the glass and in. 49-44. Reyes over to Johnson. Johnson. And jump ball call. That will go to Lady Cats. Back-to-back turnovers here by Central as Clancy will check in. Checking out will be Stanley. Minute 45 left, 5-point game. Frazier inside the Hughes. Hughes spins, left-handed layup, travel. 17th turnover against the Lady Cats. Stanley into the game as Clancy checks out. Getting into Reyes. Pass finds its way to LaPointe. LaPointe now over to Reyes. Now over to Johnson. Kicks out to LaPointe. Point pressured by Dixon. Hands over to Johnson. And Dixon will get called for the foul. It's her third. And they'll send Johnson the line to shoot 2. First shot up from Johnson. Off the back iron, no good. Checking in for the Tigers, Keegan Turnbow. Her first action will come in for Stanley. Next shot up. Hits 1 of 2. She's in the double figures with 10. It's a 6-point game, 50-44. Minute 17 left. Dixon brings it quickly over the timeline. Drives, left-handed layup, got it in, coast to coast for Dixon. She's got 8. It's a 4-point game. LaPointe, pass tipped over to Reyes. Now that pass down low to Steibel. Steibel shot up and in. 52-46. Frazier, under a minute left. Now to King in the corner for 3. That's offline. Rebound pulled down by Dixon. Dixon kicks out to Frazier, and a timeout will be called by Lawrence County with 40 seconds left. Be another full timeout. We'll take the break as well here on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
.40 seconds left in the game. Tigers with the ball. Actually, Lady Cats with the ball. 52-46 is the Murfreesboro Central lead. Lady Cats down as many as 12 in 1 point. Gotten it down to 2 on a couple of occasions. And someone's got to take it out here for the Lady Cats. And they're going to call the final timeout here for the Lady Cats. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. It's their final timeout. We're taking a look at the defensive alignment there for Central. So Lady Cats, big difference in the game has been turnovers and 3-pointers. Lady Cats 17 turnovers. They have led to 17 points On the other end for Murfreesboro Central, 16 points on the other side for Murfreesboro Central. Tigers have 15 turnovers, and that has led to just 10 points for the Lady Cats, and the big difference, 3-pointers. The Tigers 9 of 17 from beyond the arc. The Lady Cats just 3 of 21. Still, it's a 2-possession game. If you can get a 3-pointer, a stop, and then another 3-pointer, maybe an and-one. Lady Cats have done a great job on the offensive glass. 16 offensive rebounds have led to a ton of second chance points. 19 second chance points by my quick calculation. Dixon taking it out under the basket to the left. Gets it in the Frazier. Out to King. King now to Cole in the corner. Fakes a 3. Steps back for another 3. Short. Rebound by Reyes. Now Reyes pressured. Knocked and stolen away by King. King shot up. Can't get it to go. And Johnson with the rebound. And a timeout will be called by Murfreesboro Central. 17.9 seconds remaining. We'll also just keep it here for the time being. As Lady Cats couple missed opportunities here. And time fleeting away here. It is just a full timeout. We'll stay here with it anyways in the final waning seconds here of the game. If you do get the Tigers to the line, they have struggled a bit. 11 of 17 so far here tonight. One of their leading scorers, Jackson, is on the bench. She had 12 points after fouling out. All 12 coming from beyond the arc. So in the lineup, Frazier, Cole, Hughes, Dixon, and King. Coming out for the Tigers, Steibel, Stanley, LaPointe, Reyes, and Johnson. Stanley does have 4 fouls as LaPointe will take it out. LaPointe gets it in the Johnson. And it's knocked away by Dixon. Johnson pressured and will get fouled by Cole. It's the first one, Sophie, and since Johnson will line to shoot 2. 10 points on the night. 12.3 seconds remaining. First shot up, hits it. Next shot up, rattles them both home. It's an 8-point game. Johnson with 12. Cole gets the inbound, now over to Frazier. 10 seconds left, Frazier kicks out to Cole. Cole for 3, can't get it to go. And loose ball fight, and goes to Hughes. Hughes shot up, can't get it to go, and that one will end the game. Lady Cats fall in this one 54-46. They will drop to 11-9 on the year, 2-3 within the district. Murfreesboro Central snaps a losing skid. They'll improve to 6-16 overall and 2-3 within the district. Coming up next will be the boys' game. That will be in about 15 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.